There was shadow of a witch in the village. The witch had spread fear in all around the village. At every night she knocked at the door, and who opens the door she took him with her. The whole village was scared of her. If the witch had watched anyone outside the house after sunset, she would took him with her. Every villager tries to finish his work, reach home and close the door as soon as possible. Cinderella also lived in this village. Stepmother of Cinderella was very cruel at her. In routine, Cinderella's stepmother gave her a lot of work. While doing so many things, Cinderella burned the food. Cinderella's stepmother scolded her and bled her with many bundles of clothes and told her that unless she will wash these clothes, she cannot come home. It was impossible to wash these clothes in one day. But she had to wash all the clothes and come back to home before sunset to avoid the witch. Despite of her best efforts, she could not wash the clothes. Now Cinderella is afraid that the witch will come and pick her up. She leaves her work unfinished and begins to enter the house, so her stepmother stops at the door and says, "How dare you come in? Get out of my sight until you finish your work." Poor Cinderella gets up with her mouth closed and then goes out of the house to wash clothes, but she is scared to death. Inside the house, Cinderella's stepmother and her sisters are rejoicing that today Cinderella will be taken away by a witch and she will lose her life forever, and no one will accuse them and they don't have to give answers to questions of the villagers. After the sunset, the darkness begins to spread. The witch goes out on her prey. The fear starts to grow. She starts knocking on the door again. "Let me in," but no one opens the door. Cinderella knocks harder on the door. Door opens due to the force. Cinderella immediately tries to get inside. Meanwhile, here stepmother and sisters came at the door and stops getting her in. Witch saw a door open and moves towards the door quickly so that she could take her prey with her. When witch saw 4 of the person at the door, she became relish. But the problem is that she can take only 1 of them. She took Cinderella's mother with her as she likes her as a prey very much. Step-sisters of Cinderella became afraid of the witch and ran inside the house, but Cinderella tries to save her mother but failed to do that. The witch took Cinderella's mother with her. The step-sisters of Cinderella knew that only Cinderella can help them in this problem. They wept in front of her and apologized to her. "Save our mother and we will never be cruel to you." Cinderella agreed. Cinderella and her step-sisters went to jungle in search of their mother. Cinderella walk in front, the torch in her hand. Horrible voices kept on terrifying Cinderella, but she keeps on mourning. Now she moved further and saw. The witch has tired up the Cinderella's stepmother and about to throw her into the fire. Suddenly Cinderella walked in front and says, "No, leave her. You should catch her and leave my mother." Cinderella's mother gets shocked of seeing this. She was so cruel to her and she is saving her life. She felt very guilty and said to Cinderella, "It is all my fault. You should go to home. I tried you to be the prey of the witch." The witch got angry. She said quickly, "Who will become my prey?" At this, every villagers went there keeping fire and sticks in their hands. When witch looked at villagers kept with torches and sticks, she ran away. And Cinderella saved her stepmother's life. Every villager realized her bravery and whole village was saved from the curse of witch.